Hi, friends. I don't know why, but in the beginning of every life, I say hi, friends, and then most of the time it's not even there. So, tonight I'm going to talk about why I do my lives in the dark. Well, first of all, I never thought about it. And then when people were like, why is the screen black? I was like, well, because that's how I'm feeling it. But if you actually, like, when I asked myself that question, I realized it's symbolic on so many levels because the things that I talk about come from inner explorations, from things that I get from exploring the void, infinite consciousness, the womb of creation. So it makes perfect sense that my lives are going to be dark uh, because it's all about the imagination, not getting attached to a face, but more really listening and being present and extracting what is for you from what I say, from my personal explorations. And once actually had this wonderful download that I wrote, Not All Who Wander Are Lost, and I have it recorded on my channel. When I wanted an answer, like, what am I doing? And I realized I'm one of those people that is like on the edge of creation, searching for more and exploring places where few have been. And it starts with feeling encapsulated by the deadening dullness of the limited shared reality. The wanderer crosses the threshold of imposed commonality to get lost in the vastness of the void where anything is possible. And if you have ever had that feeling of, is there more to this? And this is how this whole Avasol art project began. When I felt inspired to take uh, this nude self portrait with these beautiful purple flowers, and I wrote a poem that was like, surely there's more to this, she said, and set forth to uncover it. On this journey, anything was possible. So, if you've ever had a feeling that there's got to be something more to the mundane life, uh, thanks, Tony. Hi, everybody. Uh, if you have ever felt that feeling of what I'm sharing could resonate with you, and you just want to know there's got to be something more, you feel it inside of you, that there's more out there, but where? And then you start this journey, and the journey is inward. In a world where our attention is constantly attracted from without, and people are telling us what we should eat, what we should do, like this food is not good for you, eat this, do this exercise, go this place, buy this thing, and all of these things. And there is this plan created for your life before you were born that you have to go through. Um, if you feel like, no, this is not for me, and I don't want to live a life that is predictable and fitting in all these boxes that I'm supposed to fit in and doing all these things that somebody else is telling me I should do, but I don't even know if I want to do those things. If you've ever felt that, usually older souls are more inclined to go their own way and venture into the unknown. But the unknown is not so much a physical place, which a lot of people explore physically through traveling. And, before this is how America was discovered. Um, but the real journey is the journey inward, inside of yourself. And if you decide to take on that journey, it's really interesting because let's begin with the body alone. In this world that we live in, it's all about your weight, what kind of skin you have, especially for women, what makeup you use, do you have wrinkles, and all this external madness, honestly. And if we focus on what goes on underneath the skin, and if you've paid attention in your biology classes or you watched the BBC documentary, The Human Body, it's so incredibly fascinating. All the different organs and the different systems and how they work together, and just the cell itself. It's mind blowing. You have a whole universe inside of you. Your body is like a miracle. And if you nitpick it on the outside and you wonder, is my nose too big, or like whatever it is that you wonder about, if you do, it's like, who cares? This is how you were created. You are a unique expression of divinity. And your body is a miracle on its own that functions without you ever thinking about it. And the only reason we have diseases is because we're not harmonized, and the disease is the body's way to let you know, hey, something is not working here. So do something about it. And then if we move further, exploring the mind is mind blowing. And then we begin to learn that our thoughts actually create our reality, and to see what programs we have installed from conditioning, family, culture, um, generations. And then we realize, wait, I can actually reprogram my mind. And instead of believing programs that I've adopted that actually don't serve me, I can believe positive things that serve me. And that if I decide I'm smart, I'm brilliant, I'm beautiful, I'm successful, I will be those things because I'm not defined by the outside, but I get to choose what I identify with in my mind, and then I can be that. And then, if we go past the exploration of the body and the mind, the more masculine parts of us, then we move into the heart and the emotions. How fascinating are the emotions? And there are guidance systems that tell us, okay, I like this, I don't like this felt good, this doesn't feel good. And they inform us, when this person does this, it actually makes me angry. Okay, if it makes me angry, I need to let them know, hey, when you do this, it's not okay. I don't like it. When I do this particular thing, I'm bored out of my mind. If I'm bored out of my mind, it means that I need more stimulation, and the thing that I'm doing, it's not stimulating enough. Okay, what can I do that is stimulating? And then if we go deeper into emotions like pain, emotional pain, like grief and heartbreak, those are the doorways that can point us to spirit. If we fully allow themselves to feel those emotions and the devastation that they bring, it's like your life has been wiped out in a sense. Nothing makes sense anymore. Everything has shifted. And if you really go into that feeling, you realize, wait, who am I actually? What is real? What is meaningful? And when you begin to search for meaning, the whole game changes, because you realize that meaning does not come from a lot of things that they told you that it comes from, but meaning comes from the quality of your awareness and the depth of your presence and the ability to see the interconnectedness of everything. And we each create our own meaning of reality based on our level of consciousness. And the higher you go and the deeper you root, the more you begin to see the meaning behind everything. And reality opens itself to you, and you begin to see how everything mirrors everything else. And that actually your internal state, your thoughts, feelings, and imaginings are creating what you're experiencing on the outside as solid reality. And that you're the light of consciousness projecting on the screen of reality your own mental, emotional, imaginary movie. And that everyone's perception of reality, even if we're looking at the same thing, is going to be something different. For example, you can look at a turtle and pass it by and be like, whatever. I mean, who cares? And somebody else can look at a turtle and think, wow, how fascinating are their turtles? They carry their house on their back, and what an interesting creature. And I wonder if they have feelings and really go deep into the turtle or a tree or the sun. And when you move on the spiritual dimension, you begin to find the causes behind things. And when your presence deepens, you feel so much more